Hello traders, FS here. Today is Wednesday, June 21st, and I'm going to be analyzing the US dollar yen starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. So on the US dollar yen monthly, I still think this looks like a big A, three waves down for a B, and then another uptrend for the C. If that is true, that means that this move down is like a 1, this move up is actually a correction to this move down, and eventually it's going to end that correction like a wave 2, and then continue the downtrend for a wave 3. Now, even though that is what this looks like, I do realize that the yen pairs look like they have a long ways to go up, and this very easily could just keep on drifting up also, which is okay with me if it does, because I'm still looking for longs on shorter time frames until I can identify the end of this correction, if it even is a correction. So let's head down to the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. This is where I can see the lower lows, lower highs for what I think is a 1. I think this is still potentially an ABC of 2. We are approaching the 61.8 level, so if it bounces off that, especially if we see a structure break, that will tell me that the wave 2 is complete and that we are now going down for a wave 3. So let's keep all that in mind and head down to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, it looks to me like an uptrend back here for an A. It looks like three ways down for a B. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. If it bounces off this 61%, makes an impulsive move down, takes out that structure, that's what's going to tell me that the wave 2 is over, and that's exactly what I'm looking for entries to go short for the continuation of the downtrend. But until I actually see this do that, I am definitely not going to even think about going short on shorter time frames, because like I said, there's always a possibility the yen just keeps on driving this up, which if that is the case, it doesn't matter to me because I will not be looking for shorts until I see a break of structure, and if it just keeps on drifting up, I will not see that break of structure, and I will not start looking for shorts. So let's head down to the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, as you can see, ever since we ended this ABC correction way back here, which I think is a 4, we've been making higher highs, higher lows this whole way up. Even this right here looks like it's going to form a new higher low. I think it needs to go up more, probably to touch this 61.8. Then if it starts turning down and starts breaking some of these important structure levels, that's when I would start looking for shorts in a downtrend. But until that happens, I am definitely only looking for longs in an uptrend, and like I said, it very easily could just keep on going up, and if it does, that's fine by me. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, we have an impulsive down back here, A. Three waves up right there, even though it's a higher high. I do think that is an irregular top or an irregular wave B. And then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. We had the end of a correction yesterday, and I don't think this trend is over yet. I definitely think it's going to at least go up to the 61.8 before we see too much resistance. So I am for sure still looking for longs, especially on these shorter time frames. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.